Nakina.
I'm Big Testy, Big Sexy, and welcome back to Will Nakina Unfiltered, episode
23
of the podcast,
23.
baby.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm pumped. 23 episodes in, man.
Yes, baby. 23
Man.
episodes deep.
Man. So.
Come down this rabbit hole with us. Oh.
No more Netflix for you. We've been watching this show, what's it called? Dark. We've been watching it. That show will have you just like, what? Like, it's a good show, but it's confusing.
Once you figure out what's going on, you think, okay, I got a certain, grasp of the show.
Right.
And then it's just like, what?
It's a good show. Y'all should go check it out. I'm serious. Y'all should go check it out.
I feel like Jordan should have went to get him, regardless of whether Buddy wanted him to get him or not.
But if y'all hear a little rattling noise in the background, that's our heater. It is cold. We got a heater inside the office.
Said rattling. It don't rattle.
You know, like a rattling like that.
Let's get to the topics.
Anyway,
you're talking too much.
Look, it's a podcast. I'm talking.
We'll get to the topics.
Anyway, somebody said, Will, when you and Nakina argue, do you apologize immediately when you are wrong, or do you let her cool off a little bit? Yeah, Will. How do you handle it?
She don't cool off. I have to come and apologize for her to cool off.
When Will makes me mad, when he gets me like to that
She's
point where
mad.
I'm like up here
all day until I come apologize.
I am mad, okay? Like until he apologizes, I'm like, look, don't look at me, don't talk to me.
Y'all want to see what I do? I come and I just be like,
go, Will. Yeah, he'll start acting like a baby. He'll be like, I'm sorry. No, I don't forgive you because you bother me. No. Go on over there. But yeah, like,
I turn into a child. I'm like,
because, as women, like, when we get upset, we upset. Like, look.
The littlest things. The smallest things you women get upset about.
Y'all be the same way sometimes. Sometimes y'all like that. It'd be something that we wouldn't think y'all would get mad over.
It depends on what it is.
Anyway, someone said, because she didn't want her name said.
Yes.
It says, so I met my boyfriend's parents for the first time.
Okay.
She says she was sitting down, excited to finally meet them. And come walking in, to her surprise, is her used to be sugar daddy. She had no knowledge of him being married. She wants to know, should she tell her boyfriend or keep this info to herself? So let me catch y'all up to speed. So, apparently, from what I was reading, thank you, girl. Shout out to you because you ain't what your name said. So, shout out to you. But she said that his mama came, she was walking with the daddy, whatever. Right. And the mama, like, the daddy spoke because it was kind of like awkward between them because she used to talk to him. But, like, the mama sat down and she was just staring at her like, like she knew something. And, she was just kind of being like, how some people be where they give you that cold shoulder, that side eye.
They give you that look like they know something.
So she said her boyfriend, he was just like, what's wrong? Because everybody energy was just like, their attitudes was kind of like something was wrong. Something was in the air,
Oh, my soul.
So, yeah, she wants to know, should she tell her boyfriend? I honestly feel like you should tell him. What do you feel, Will?
She should tell him.
I feel like you should tell him. I know you were telling me that you don't want to mess up a family, but baby, look, the daddy already did that.
He messed the family up when he decided he wanted to cheat.
Right. So I mean, you're not wrong for telling him, and you said it was before you got with the son. Yeah. So you didn't know that was his father. I don't feel that you're wrong in the situation.
You're not?
Now, I do expect him to probably get mad, but I don't think it's going to be towards you. I think it's mostly going to be towards the dad.
He's going to be mad at his pops because his pops stepped out on his on his mama. But I feel like if you step out, you deserve what you get.
Right. And,
he shouldn't have did his wife wrong like that.
I feel like if you're really into him like you're saying you are, the boyfriend, tell him communication is key. You don't want to start this relationship off with a big secret like that.
Yeah, and I feel like if she was looking at you like that, she already know.
I believe the mama already know.
So it ain't going to ruin the family. It's just Buddy going to be mad at his pops.
Right. Now, someone asked, did y'all hear about that pastor? The one that spit on. Oh, that was so
I didn't even watch the video. I didn't want to see it.
I watched it, and let me tell you, I watched it because you know who you are. Whichever one of y'all DM'd it to me and I came across that video, I was like, ew. Like, why would he do that? Like, that's some nasty stuff, man. That was weird. Like, you just, ooh.
Did you see he had some phlegm in there?
That spit didn't look fresh. I don't know. Ain't no spit that look fresh, but you know what I'm saying.
Stop talking about it, Nakina. Stop talking about it. Just shut up.
Enough about that. Ooh, let me shake it off.
Because I don't even want to imagine what it looked like. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I didn't want to see it.
Anyway, on to the next topic, y'all.
So,
what did he say? I dumped my ex, and now he's not only engaged to someone, but he's a new person. Should I ask him to get back together or just move on? Move on. I mean, hold on. Go ahead. What are you getting ready to say? What?
What did you say?
I said, hold on. Okay, she said, I dumped my ex, and now he's not only engaged to someone, but he's a new person. Should I ask him to get back together or just move on? Move on.
Why would you want to ruin his relationship?
See, my thing is,
he's engaged. That he's clearly happy.
Right. And see, my thing is,
you don't want to see him happy. That's your thing.
He's moved on. Obviously, it was something that occurred between y'all two that made y'all break up in the first place, right? So why would you, just because he looked like he's changed, he might still have those same things that you didn't like about him going on. Just, it seemed like things have changed. You never know. Or maybe he's just better off with that other person.
Right.
So if he's engaged, I mean, he's trying to take that step with this new person. I just feel like move on. Keep it moving. Like,
I feel like whatever it was or whatever the reason, if he didn't marry you or whatever the reason may be,
right,
y'all ain't good for each other.
Exactly.
If that's your ex, then y'all clearly not good for each other.
Exactly.
Leave that man alone. Let him be happy.
So it says,
home wrecker.
Look, leave her alone, okay? She just asking.
Nah. I ain't got no sympathy for you home wreckers. Got no patience for y'all.
Anyway, but yeah, girl, move on. That's my opinion. Move on. Look, if he, look, move on. Somebody out there is waiting for your love, okay?
For my soul.
It says, so my sister used to date this guy. Some years have went past, and now I'm dating him. Should I be honest with her or keep it on the low? She was madly in love with him before they broke up, by the way. Well, baby, if you and your sister close like you were saying, and now you're messing with her ex who she was madly in love with, first off, you just said the key words madly in love with, which means she most likely still holding him near and dear to her heart. And now you with her, her whatever. Come on.
You're a terrible sister.
Look, you can't be doing your sister like that.
Sister.
But you know what? The fact that you said he broke up with her, how you don't know he ain't gonna break up with you though? He broke up with your sister for no reason, like you said. And now you with him. He said he changed, but what if he haven't changed? What if he end up rekindling with your sister? I'm sorry to say it like that, but just think about it.
The real question is, why would you do that to your sister knowing how she feels about it?
Yeah, like you said, your sister was madly in love with him and it took her forever to get over him. Why would you bring that hurt back? I understand you saying he fine and all, but a person could be fine and be horrible for you.
You are a terrible sister. That's all. Look.
But you know what?
That's all it boils down to.
I'm just going to tell you, though, be careful with your heart. Because if he broke your sister's heart like that, it's no telling if he going to do you the same way you say you done failed for him. And I understand you didn't mean for it to happen that way. I guess you figured, it's been years, whatever. But I'm going to tell you, when a person has been in love with somebody, but like the way you described your sister was with him, I don't think she over him. But I do feel like you need to go ahead and tell her the truth. Because when it finally come out, because what's done in the dark always comes to the light.
Always!
So you need to go ahead and be honest with your sister and tell her because, hey.
You a piece of crap.
Look. But I hope it works out for you. And make sure you keep us updated because I want to know how this going to go.
You hope it works out for her when she doing her sister
because it was years ago when her sister talked to him. So I guess she figured they're older now.
Years ago?
Yeah, like
years ago. Different. You didn't say that, did you?
I said years ago. Some time ago. Yeah, that's what I said.
some time ago ain't years ago.
It say some years ago, which is some time ago.
That say some years ago?
Right here, some years ago.
Oh, well, you know what you're supposed to do then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel you're...
If it was years ago, oh yeah.
Right. I don't feel like you're a horrible sister for it. I just feel like you should tell her, because what if she's still in love with him? It's going to be awkward as it is. And
after years of that bit, no, she ain't.
No, because she said her sister has not gotten over him. Like, she
Still?
was madly in love with him. She done moved on, had kids. Like, it was... Girl, look, you wrote the paragraphs, but
she moved on, had kids, and still in love with this man.
She's still in love with him. That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Tell your sister to move
it's
the hell on.
Move on, baby. Okay.
Your sister, no.
I don't feel you wrong because it was years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell your sister
Just
to move on.
tell her the truth, though.
It's been years. Tell her that you and him are a thing, and she need to move the hell on.
Okay. But anyway, so someone said, I'm a little curious. Did you grow up with a dad in your life, Nakina, or was he absent? Also, you hitting close to home, Jason. Also, what advice do you have for my daughter? She's now 14 and her dad is in and out of her life, and sometimes she feels like she's not worthy of his time. Okay, from experience. I'm going to speak from experience, okay? Growing up, my dad was in and out of my life, okay? Truthfully. Besides that, I know how your daughter feels. I mean, it was times where... Will, can you hush?
I'm sorry. I'm adding background commentary.
Right. See, Will always adds a commentary to something I'm saying. Hush.
Yes.
But seriously, like, I know how that feels. You know, I used to feel like I wasn't worthy of his time sometimes. When I was a kid, I used to be like, what did I do? What's wrong with me that my dad don't spend time with me like that? You know, but it's just how it is, you know, and I didn't necessarily hold a grudge against him. Like, I used to be happy to see him, but as time went past and I got older and I became a teenager, I'm just like, no, you need to be in my life.
Oh my soul.
Like, hey, hello, light bulb, you know, so I know how I feel. But let me tell you what I had to learn. He don't deserve your love.
He doesn't.
He doesn't deserve your love.
He doesn't.
If your daughter's watching, look. He don't deserve your love, okay? When you get older, you're going to look back at it. You can be like, you know what? He had his chance to be in my life. And he chose otherwise. Keep it moving. It does not mean that you're not worthy of his time. It means that he's not worthy of yours.
Yeah.
Okay? That's something that, you know, I had to learn on my own is just, I don't know. Like, you can't force somebody to want to have something to do with you. I had to learn that the hard way. My mom used to always say, when I was younger, oh, your daddy this and that. I had to learn stuff for myself. And I'm not saying this to, you know, be negative towards him. I'm just speaking from my own experience.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, when the time comes and he really gonna need you, do him the same way he did you.
Yeah. But, baby, stop.
Now, I didn't grow up with a pops in my life, but me and my pops, now, that was different circumstances. Me and my pops is cool now. That was different, you know, he was young.
Right.
And stuff happened.
Right.
And he did what was best for me and himself. So, yeah. Right. Me and my pops are on speaking terms. I call him right now. Well, not right now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. But, but I can call him anytime I want to. And we can talk, have a little conversation. And we, you know, we decent.
Right. But
her situation is different.
You through?
Through rapping? I'm not
rapping. Yapping
rapping and the capping and the tapping
anyway,
and the happing and the bapping.
I overheard my boss and my best friend talking about me at work the other day. I thought my friend had my back, but she took the promotion I wanted right from under me. My boss asked her if she felt I was a good fit for the supervisor position.
And she backstabbed you like that?
And she said, no, keep in mind, I'm great at my job. How should I handle the situation? Should I cut her off or just support her?
Cut her all the way off.
Cut her off.
She's a snake. She just revealed herself.
Because, you know,
she is a snake.
Sometimes we ask God for a sign. Oh, reveal this and that.
There go the sign right there.
It was revealed. That was your sign.
Cut
I don't know if you prayed on it and asked for a sign. Because your friend clean backstabbed you. You heard it, okay? You witnessed it. She took the position you obviously deserved, okay?
Yes.
You can support her from far away.
No, don't support. No.
If you do.
She should be dead to you.
But.
That is not your friend. That is a snake.
Look, all I can say
one thing
is
I know about a snake is they only out for themselves.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, just move on from that situation. Cut her off. You deserve better.
Yes.
My boyfriend proposed to me last week, and
Ooh.
I turned him down because we have never even talked about marriage. Since I said no, he's been very distant. What should I do? Well,
you can't do nothing now.
I
Only
honestly-
thing you can do is marry him.
no.
Because
I honestly,
no.
Go ahead.
If you don't want, he clearly wants to be with you for the rest of his life. If you don't want that, he's gonna find somebody else that will. And honestly, you turning him down, I think you deserve it.
Honestly,
Because what has
maybe
he
she's
done?
not ready for marriage though.
Ain't
You
no
can't
ready for
control
marriage.
If someone isn't ready for marriage.
It comes a time in somebody in everybody's life to where they gotta stop playing around.
Think
She's
about it.
obviously
we
playing
don't know
around.
if this is her first relationship, how old she
I
is. She might
don't
be young.
care.
No,
I
that
don't care.
that does matter. Because
Okay, if she's not ready for a relationship, then she's not the one for him because he clearly is.
he wants to get married and she doesn't. That's not anyway, look, let me tell you.
They want
what
two
I
different
think.
things.
Look,
He's not gonna change
I
his
feel
mind
like-
just because she don't want to get
Will,
married.
you gonna let me talk?
Go
Or you
ahead.
gonna keep yapping?
No, go-
Because you good at yapping. When I'm trying to
Go
talk. Anyway, but he loved doing that to me. But
I be having an opinion. You don't be wanting to let me talk, so I gotta
because you
talk.
always give me your opinion.
No, I gotta talk before you
Whatever.
talk, so I can get my opinion out.
Yeah.
Because then if I don't, you gonna move on.
He ain't gonna let me say what I got to
But
say.
go ahead.
But
Say
I'm
what
gonna
you
say
gonna
it
say.
anyway. But yeah, like I feel like, okay, you said y'all never had that conversation and y'all like fresh in a relationship. I can understand why, you turned him down, and maybe you could just tell him, like, you've never thought about marriage, but maybe someday, just not right now. Give you some time. Let y'all be together a little bit longer and get to know each other. Because I don't know exactly how long y'all been together. You just said y'all kind of new into it. New into it could be like 2 years into a relationship.
Right.
1 year. So with that being said, I don't know exactly how many years, but
Because we were together 2 years before we got married.
yeah, we was together 2 years before we got married. But see, we got married out of high school, like straight out of high school, basically.
No, we didn't.
Well, that is out of high school.
I was 18.
What? I'm through. Hush. Let me talk, cause you get me tangled with my words. Hush. Anyway, y'all see what I have to deal with? You see, I'm tapping. I'm like, look, I'm trying to talk. Like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
but yeah, like we got married young or whatever and all that good stuff. But we knew we wanted to be married. It wasn't one of those situations where, I got pregnant. He was like, oh, I'm gonna propose. So he had already proposed
I proposed before she got pregnant.
before I got pregnant, and we were young,
Way before.
younger.
Right, we was babies when I
Yeah, we
proposed.
was babies, but
we was 16 when I
right.
proposed to her. We didn't get
And
married till what?
we was 18.
I had turned 17.
We was
and-
18.
Yeah, and she turned 18
Remember,
that
you
June.
6 months older than me.
Yeah, I'm 6 months older than her.
We got married.
I turned 18
August, yeah.
the December before, and then that next year we got married after she turned 18.
Right.
So,
That's
yeah.
what I just said. Look, anyway, y'all see,
Stop!
y'all see what I have to work with.
Stop,
Anyway,
my mind
but
is
yeah,
stupid.
sometimes getting married early can be a risk, especially if you don't really know each other like that. And I feel like, okay, like you said, you're not ready. You're not ready. Just tell him that. Communicate that to him. Because if you don't communicate it,
Oh, he's gonna leave.
look, we don't think like men. So, you gotta get up there and talk to him, getting that mind in
And
his,
one
let him
thing,
know how
and
you
I'm a
feel.
man, so one thing I know about men, because I'm the same way, is once we get our mindset on something, if we don't get it where we're currently at, we're gonna go somewhere else and get it.
Yeah. So, with
If
that,
he wants to be married and you don't, unless you communicate that with him and say, okay, I want to wait. Give me some time, and then we can work our way up to that.
right.
Unless you communicate that with him, he's gonna think you don't want it at all, and he's gonna go get it from somebody else.
Yeah. So, someone said, hey, Will, I've been a fan of y'all for some time.
Oh, hey, baby, how you doing?
It's a man.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I had to say it's a man because
Same
Will,
thing. Hey, baby, how
like,
you doing?
Will be...
Yeah, okay, it's 2022.
No, you know what I'm trying to
I know what you're saying.
I'm just trying to let you know.
Right. Man or woman, I still call you baby. I'm older than you, probably.
It's because some men don't like to be called baby. That's why I told him it's a man. Because some men don't. I don't know.
Look, if you don't like to be called baby, guess what? I'm calling you baby.
What I'm trying to say is, before Will went to Tomato, it's 2022.
You
I was trying to.
too.
Can I talk?
How you doing, Big Zaddy?
I'm gonna let him talk.
He's talking ahead.
What I was trying to say before Will said,
I know what you were trying to say.
I just said some men don't like to be called baby. I've met a few of them that look. They'll be like, I'm a man.
I don't mind being called. You know how many older women call me baby on a daily basis?
Yeah. But anyway, so he said, hey, Will, I've been a fan of y'all for some time. I just wanted to say I admire you for how far you have come with not only losing weight, but just your overall progress in the gym. You inspired me to get in the gym. I went from 300 pounds to now 220 pounds.
Oh, look at you.
I just wanted to say that we have passed each other several times in the gym, and I didn't walk over.
Hold on. Tell me. I can guarantee you I can guess who you is.
I don't know, but he said we have walked past each other in the gym several times. He said he has been watching you since way when you first started going to the gym.
Hold on, so he been going there since before?
You gonna let me finish? You started study guessing.
We've been here 3 years. I've been going to that gym for 2.
Can I finish? Anyway, he has watched you for some time. He said he has watched your progress, and it inspired him to continue going to the gym. He just wanted to say he went from 300 pounds to now 220 pounds. He said he just wanted to say thanks for the inspiration. His name is Matthew, by the way. That's what he wrote.
His name is Matthew.
Yeah.
If you know what, next time I go to the gym, because I know it around the time you go in there, because I go in there around the same time.
That might not be the same person.
No. I'm gonna check and I'm gonna look who's staring at me. If I catch you staring at me, I'm gonna be like, Matthew, what's up, dog?
But yeah, he said you are real cool people. He always see you come in the gym, got your headphones in your ear, vibing to your music.
I'm always jamming, baby. I'm always jamming.
He said it's been a few times he's wanted to come over and ask what you listen to so he can listen to it as well.
Come on, baby. Come on, ask me.
Well, we appreciate the love,
I
Matthew.
appreciate the love, dog. You don't know. You don't know. It as long as I can inspire, I don't care how many people.
Look what you did, Matthew.
No, shut up. It's my time to talk. It's a speech. I've been waiting for years to give this speech. Out of all the people who watch our videos, if I could at least inspire one person, I would have done my job, and that's what I have done. Well, you're the second person that told me that I inspired you. Look, I appreciate the love, and next time you see me jamming, come up to me. Come up to me and ask me what I'm listening to. I'll show you what I'm listening to, baby.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, somebody said, Will, if you could go back in time, would you still choose Nakina to be your girl, or would you choose someone else in Nakina? The same thing for you.
Yes, I would. Ain't no other woman for me. Can't no woman handle me. I'm a headache. Look at that. This stress don't come from them kids. That come from me.
Okay.
That come from me. Why do you think I'm 28 and I look like this? Because I stress her out, and she can't stress me because I don't let nothing stress me. Look at me. I look so young. Don't she look stressed? Look at it. Look at that stress.
I got
kids,
okay? I got 4 boys who run around and work my nerves. I love them. I love them, but baby, they keep me busy.
Every 5 minutes. He don't even knock because he feel like he act like he pay bills in my house. We be laying in the bed watching TV, and the oldest just come in. Hey, mama. Hey, Daddy, Junior, he
just open the door, and I tell him, like, you gotta have manners, baby. You gotta knock on the door before you enter a door.
You can walk in and you can see anything. You don't want to see certain stuff. I was scarred as a kid. I can't know.
Anyway, yeah. As for me, no. If I could go back in time, no, I would not choose.
You wouldn't choose me?
Would you let me? Will.
I know what you said. I just want to be dramatic. Go ahead.
Will, when I tell you, let me finish my sentence.
Just wanted to be dramatic.
Because you is dramatic right now.
Stop.
But seriously, if I could go back in time, no, I would not choose another guy. And I thank the Lord just about every day that, because, I got pregnant at 17.
She don't thank the Lord for me. She can't stand me. Don't let her lie to y'all.
What?
Don't let her. She can't stand me.
Okay. Anyway, I had my first
I'm just
child
playing.
at,
I'm just
at
playing.
17, which was
me
Junior. And Will, would you let me talk? It is
I
so
show love to
be
my
annoying
beautiful.
sometimes,
I just want to
man.
show love to my beautiful
Like,
Afro Latino
Will,
wife.
like I be trying to talk.
Okay.
Can you hush?
Okay. See that?
And I have an African American.
African Latina. Because
Okay.
you're Mexican and black.
Okay. Everybody got a little something in their family. Everybody.
Yeah. You know what I got in my family? Burritos, because I like burritos. So I'm a half burrito. That's my go-to. I don't care where I'm at. If I'm at a restaurant, I don't care what restaurant it is. If they got burritos on the menu, I'm going to get it. I'm half burrito.
I think Will's name should have been Burrito because he loves
Oh, my soul.
burritos and tacos.
Give me a steak burrito. Oh.
Besides all that, yes, I would not choose another person, and I'm thankful that I did not get pregnant by any of my exes as a teenager.
Who you tell?
I'm so thankful every day for that. Okay, because I wasn't one of those girls that was out there willy nilly. Like, I'm not judging nobody. Okay.
Look, I feel like, you do what you want. It's your body, your choice.
It's just,
your body, your choice.
I've always been kind of picky.
Yeah,
you have to be. You're a woman. You have to be a little picky about stuff, man.
And
ain't
married.
no shame in my game.
We married, and she's still picky with me. So yeah.
Look, that's just me, and you love.
She is picky. I hate it. Cause it be certain restaurants I go to, and I done got to the point to where it's just like I get myself something and get her something from somewhere else. But it's the fact of I'm wasting gas driving all the way from here, and she want me to go all the way across town to go get her something else. And it's just like, why are you so picky? Just
I can't
eat
help
what
it.
I'm eating.
I cannot help it.
Like I went to Arby's earlier. She wanted me to go all the way to Wendy's on the other side of town.
Wendy's chicken sandwich be fine. Okay, I had one with me some fries and a shake from Arby's. Let me tell you, look.
I said, I could have just, no, because Wendy's is on the way home, so yeah. But it's still on the other side of town.
Anyway, yeah. Next question. Do you feel marriage is a waste of time? No, I do not.
No.
Because, let me tell you, okay, just like how somebody can commit to something, a job or whatever.
Right.
Marriage is a commitment. So, if I, say for instance, if I wasn't with Will anymore and I met someone down the line and they had been married for like 15 years, okay?
Right.
I'm going to be like, okay, they were committed to this person for 15 years. Of course, I'm going to ask what happened, but I'm going to see that they can commit.
Right.
Because that's a commitment. You get what I'm saying? So, no, I don't feel like marriage is a waste of time. I just think sometimes you waste your time on certain people and you get married and that's pretty much what happens, which is like a relationship. So
marriage is all about communication and compromise,
right?
Because you're not gonna get everything that you want in a marriage. You pick and choose your battles,
right?
It's days that where I'm like, nah, I want this and that and this and this
I'm the
and
same
that,
way.
and you better not tell me no. And she tell me no, and I'm like, well, maybe just how about this and that, and then we find a compromise.
Yeah.
It's about getting what you want, but also compromising for the other person.
Yeah, it's
both
like,
of y'all.
It's like a team.
It's a two-way street.
Right.
It's 50-50. Neither one of y'all. Look, if one of y'all is happy and the other one is unhappy, you need to reevaluate that and see what y'all can do so both of y'all can be happy.
Exactly.
Because a marriage is a team effort. You, your wife, and God. Well, you your partner and God, whoever you decide to marry.
Right.
You, your partner, and God. It's a three-way relationship.
Now, someone asked, Will and Nakina, me knowing that y'all from Chicago, I have this question.
Yeah. I just said you're like.
I
ain't from New York. Why I say you're. Yeah.
But when y'all lived in Chicago,
folks in them grave, shorty.
Will, if you gonna let me talk, we have learned to talk different being in the South.
Oh my soul.
Because I remember when we first got like our first job when we was staying in Mississippi.
Nobody could understand nobody.
I would be saying tweaking and this fine and this and that. They'd be looking at me like, what?
And all this, man.
I remember a lady asked me, what is tweaking? I'm like, what is tweaking? That's tripping. What you mean?
This is 10 years. This is what 10 years in the South would do to you. Because you can't even tell I'm from Chicago unless you hear me say fold, tweaking,
we talk
none of that.
Like regular at
I used
home,
to sound like I was
public.
from, oh my soul. We used to, look, I used to sound like I was from Chicago on my soul. When I tell you I had to change my whole, because they don't understand what you saying. Because they're not from there.
Right, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm in the South. Because,
they're like, oh yeah, you say, oh yeah, that's raw as hell. Like, what, huh?
Right, so I kind of had to learn. Raw means
it's good. I like it.
I had to learn how to, like, kind of change up the way I talk, because I was like, you know what, I want to be professional, you know.
Tweaking mean you tripping, you bugging, whatever.
But back to the question.
Doing too much.
So this person asked, when y'all lived in Chicago, did y'all ever attend neighborhood parties, like block club parties?
Oh, block parties? Oh yeah, them block parties was the truth, boy. They used to be jumping.
I would be riding my bike up and down the street. Everybody had the little DJ out and the speakers everywhere. Everybody outside their apartments, and outside the gate, barbecue.
I think right before we left, they started doing fiestas.
Yeah.
Like around like Madison and Pulaski and all that. They started doing fiestas. Everybody out in the street.
Let me tell y'all, like, I used to love block club parties. They'll put a little sign up. And they'd be like, block club party, 3900, whatever block. You know, whatever. And I'm like, oh, snap. I wouldn't even, I kid y'all not, it'll be a street I don't even stay on.
On my soul. If it was a block party, everybody there on my soul.
I'll be right there. Enjoying me some free food, enjoying the games, hanging out with kids on other blocks.
On my soul.
I'll be having a good time. But yeah, somebody said, Nakina, what's the worst date you went on? And what was the best date you ever went on as a teenager? I feel like I've answered this before.
Worst date you went on?
The worst date I've ever went on, it was this boy. I'm not going to say his name because it was ages ago. We was in high school.
I know who you're talking about.
But,
you told me about that date.
Yeah, that was the worst date because, like, his aunt, I don't know, I knew she didn't like me. I did nothing. Like, you know, I was very nice, kind, respectful, didn't curse, you know, all that stuff that teenagers do.
But you know how it be, though.
Yeah, and she just didn't like me for no reason. I could feel it. You know how you could just feel somebody don't like you? That's how it was. And, I spoke to her. It was
basically one of those deals where she felt like you wasn't good enough for her nephew.
Yeah, and we were supposed to go somewhere, like an arcade or something. And instead, she wanted us to go to the house and eat and all that and stuff, watch a movie. And we sat there, and the whole time, I was like, this lady does not like me. I'm not going to explain what all went on that day, but I was so irritated. I was ready to go home.
It was hilarious the way the day ended, dog. You don't know.
Look, I'm not going to put it all out there.
Oh, that need to be in the book. Oh, I saw that need to be in the book.
But let me tell you, just know that by the end of that day, I was ready to go home. And I wasn't rude. I didn't do like most people, start ignoring that person at school and stop answering their calls. I just kindly told him I wasn't interested anymore.
Boy, that was
But
hilarious.
my best date, and I'm not going to say it just because I'm with Will.
Me. With me. All of them with me.
Would you hush?
Because I'm that man.
But my first date with Will, he took me to this movie theater. It was on Cicero and Mac or something like that?
I know it was in Cicero.
Yeah,
it was like.
But this is Chicago, so don't.
Anybody that's from Chicago know that Cicero is like Oak. Cicero is as close to Chicago as Oak Park is. So you go down Austin to get to Oak Park. You go all the way down Madison to Cicero to get to Cicero.
Boy, you giving them directions.
Shut up. But Cicero, but you would think it's still part of Chicago.
I don't even know if that theater is still there. Like,
yeah, but it was in Cicero. As soon as you hit Cicero, it was right there. It was a theater. It was like I think it was a Dollar Tree right there. And I think it was like a buffet or something right there.
Yeah, too. But anyway, so one of them Twilights had just came out. I took her to go see. I
think it was Twilight Eclipse.
Yeah, and let me tell you, Will surprised me on a nice little date, and I was like, I like this boy. Yeah. Like he treated me nice, cause I had my own money. I was willing to pay, but Will, being him, he was like, I got it.
On my soul, I'm like, can't let my lady.
I had a little summer job, so I had my own money. I was willing to pay for my own stuff.
I think I asked my mama. I think I had my mama pay for that. I think I asked her for some money every year.
Yeah, but
because I don't remember how I got the money.
Besides all that, so yeah, that was my best date.
My mama was always funding my trips to the movie theater. I went to the movie theater so much as a kid, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was the best date I went to because I really wanted to see that movie.
As a kid, a teenager.
And he took me, and we had a good time, and we went out to eat.
Didn't I take you the day it came out?
Yeah, the day it came out in theaters, you took me.
I took you.
Yep. But yeah, that was the best date, to be honest. Will has took me on several better dates than that. But as a teenager, that was the best one.
Yes, I took on several dates.
But yeah, we hope y'all had a good time. Yes. We appreciate all you listening, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, all that good stuff. We appreciate y'all for watching. Okay, you on YouTube, you watching. We appreciate you.
We appreciate y'all for watching, for listening, for all the support.
Yes.
Because we wouldn't be here without y'all. Of course, God.
Yes, because it's some of y'all who have asked this question. Go ahead.
But without y'all, baby, we wouldn't be here.
That's true. But it's some of y'all who have asked.
I love every last one.
The question of Will and Nakina, why do y'all do a podcast every Saturday and don't do a certain amount of numbers? Because we're not doing it for the views. We do it because we enjoy communicating.
I like answering. I like answering y'all. We like answering y'all questions,
and I like giving advice.
And we like giving y'all advice.
Right.
If we can, my goal is not, and people get that twisted. They think when you're doing YouTube or social media videos, it's to get famous or to get the money.
Right. I do it because I enjoy it. Genuinely.
Yeah. My goal ain't the fame or the money. I mean, the money comes with it.
I mean, yeah.
My goal is to be able to live how I want to and do what I want to and take care of my kids without having to worry about where my next meal coming from.
Yeah, because
that's my only goal. The money, I can care less about the money. It's gonna come, but I can care less about it. I just want to be able to live how I want to and take care of my kids. Other than that, I don't care about the fame and money. I can care less. Not a single soul on this earth can know who I am. As long as I can live how I want to, I'm just fine.
And that's what I would think that would be the goal for anybody, though. To be honest, live how you want.
Yeah, but a lot of people they put they time and effort in the material things. Why you see it? Why you think you see all these rappers with chains and watches,
but
spending $100,000 on a watch?
Yeah, we do it because we genuinely enjoy it. We be having a good time. Like when we make those skits on.
I be loving making them skits.
Yeah, like when we make those skits on Will Nakina 2.0 and all the stuff that we do it because we genuinely enjoy it. We be having a good time.
It's a good feeling to see when you read the comments and you see people enjoying your content.
Like I be loving hearing those comments.
And you be seeing them laugh at your content.
Reading those comments.
When you be saying, I love it. You should do another episode, and that feels good.
Yeah, it really does.
That feels good.
Because, for example, our oldest son, Junior, he has been wanting to do YouTube for a minute. So
he want to start his own YouTube channel.
Right, and we are considering it. I just don't. I just like
I feel like maybe we're here a little bit. I mean, he's mature now.
Yeah.
For 9, he's very mature. It's like he's been here before.
My son is like I don't even know how to explain it. He's very smart.
He's almost as tall as her.
Yes, like Joey's about to be taller than me probably like the next 2 years.
About the next couple years, he's gonna be taller than you. But yeah, he been wanting to start one. We've been hesitating doing it. I don't know why, because he's mature. But it's like one of those deals to where I don't want to shove a camera in my kids' faces.
Like
I want them to want to do it, and he wants to do it.
Right.
So with him, that's not a problem. I could put a camera in his face, and he already wants to do it, so it's natural for him. The other ones, I don't force them to do nothing that they don't want to do. Right. That's why they don't get in the
videos like that.
Because I don't force them to do nothing. They want to sit around and play their PlayStation. I let them do that. They kids. But him, the oldest, he wants to do it. He begs us, so he be because whenever I shoot gameplays, and I be having to have him go and sit down, because he be like, Daddy, can you go? Well, what I do rarely. Because I rarely do them. But when I do gameplays, or she'll do a gameplay, or we'll do a skit, he be like, can I be in it? Can I be in it? Every day we do something. He want to, but look.
I like to give them the opportunity to choose for themselves. That's why when y'all be asking, why y'all don't have the kids in more videos? Why on this? Why on that? I ask my kids, you want to do a video?
And if they're not comfortable with it,
then it is what it is. That's why y'all don't see them like that. But they're getting older, and now they're just like, look, I want to have some fun. I wanted this. I wanted that. So, hey.
Yeah.
Y'all be seeing some new stuff coming soon.
Oh, yeah. We excited for some. Oh yeah. Look, y'all, it's some new stuff coming.
Yes. But yeah, enough with us bumping our gums. We'll see
we
y'all
always
next
bumping our gums.
Episode.
Y'all love it anyway.
Have a blessed day. Peace.
Y'all better love us bumping our gums.